Hello everyone, and peace of the Lord to all of you. I hope my voice came in good and clear. Please invite your friends. And I have a complaint to make. You guys are always late, but it's okay. I will pray to the shin of Allah to forgive you all. And you know, if you pray to the shin of Allah, Allah will reward you a lot of versions. And we will talk about those versions today. But before we go there, I want to go to the previous video because I got some comment from our friends, the Hindus. So we will read just very few of them before we go with our topic. Our friend here, I don't know, sorry how to read your name, my friend. Forgive me. My Indian language skills is not that good. I know how to say curry, you know, and I don't know even that if that word is correct, because in English sometimes they say words have nothing to do with the original. Okay, so here our friend Benji Cord said, I sense your confusion, CP, but your choice in word in this video look like you are struggling to get a solid angle of attack. Well, my friend, in one hand you say confusion, in one hand you say attack, and I thought the guy make it so clear, so why I'm being confused? There's one of two reasons. Either I have a low IQ, according to you, and you, Sadhguru and those who follow him, they are so smart, and the rest of us are stupid. It's possible. But look what your friend, he said in the video. You can go watch it. He said, love is fake. It's just a reaction for emotion. No problem. If we ask Sadhguru, do you love your wife? What he will say? Oh yeah. Okay. Do you love your daughter? He will say yes. But this is fake. Is somebody nice to you? You have reaction. So here you see the stupidity from the beginning. It have no base. And not only that, my friend, Mr. Benji, if you come back home and you find your wife sitting in the top of your neighbor, don't complain, because love is fake. According to your guru, if somebody is nice to you, you feel good about them. The more nice to you, you know, and then when they are so nice, you love them. All right. So if your neighbor is nicer to your wife more than you, she have the right to sit in the top of him. And she will love him, because this is love is fake. Remember, it's just reaction. So your logic is accurate and stupid. Actually, this logic can destroy society, because now everything around us is fake. Everything is just emotion and a reaction. So if somebody is nice to me, I love the person. If somebody is not nice to me, what if a person, he is your mother, and she is nice to you, not nice to you because you are doing wrong? So you hate her? So the logic is broken. It's stupid. It works with those who they are just enjoying the skills of language. Otherwise, your guru is a stupid guru. He is successful in making money. I have to admit, all cult leaders, they are successful in making money. And this is why you will see your guru flying all the way to Beverly Hills. Okay, what he have to do with Beverly Hills? As who is waiting for him there? You know how much money he spent to fly all the way to Beverly Hills? What kind of an airplane seat he have, the guru? What kind of hotel he had? So all this money, if he is a guru, he should not be spending. But I will tell you why he spent it. First of all, he spent nothing, because now he will go back fooling them that he have a project to make India green. This guy is saving India, but he is doing a project in his land which he owned by his name, which is a land he stole from the farmers, as many documents shows. So you know, you can say whatever you want, but your guru is a scam. If you look at the watch in his hand, you see we have many of like those in our churches too. Don't think this is only about the Hindus. They are exist everywhere. Muhammad is the best example. So we have a priest who they are fraud. There is a lot of people who will take advantage of the poor ones and the rich ones. The rich ones, they are seeking entertainment. Those are rich women, blonde, You know, they don't know what to do with their money. Living in Beverly Hills, you know what Beverly Hills? Go check it out. So, is he willing to make a speech between that tiny village where people need him most? Where there's no microphones and lighting and TVs and money donation? Is he willing? No. Then he says, well, as for me, Javanese Christian, as a Javanese Christian, what is that? You're a Christian? You're a Javanese Christian? What does that mean? I don't know what does that mean. Sadhguru word is not confusing. It hit you as a hint, but not confusing at all. Maybe because Javanese and Indian share similar mindset or philosophy. You know, first of all, we Christian, we don't have philosophy. We don't believe in philosophies. Philosophy is just a play with art, the art of words. I can convince you with philosophy, with wrong, and I can convince you with philosophy, with the same topic, the same person, the opposite. Very easy. All what you need is someone is extra smart and someone is less intelligent. And that person who is extra smart, he can curve the logic and break it and make it fit for him. It's like a lawyer. A lawyer, what he do? And as you know, you don't know if you know, I have a degree in law. A lawyer, that's why I don't like to work as a lawyer. What a lawyer he do, he cannot break the law, but he can bend the law, which means he can find a hole here, there. So he make you, even if you are a rapist, he can make you clean. In fact, he can make the victim is the criminal. He can switch things upside down because he is smarter than the system. And the system has holes in the narrative, standard narrative has holes. So your guru have holes all over the place. Same time when he said love is not real, and then he said the Jewish rabbi, which is a same scam anyway, I believe, he said to him, well, give me an example of something is like, if love is not real, you know, give me an example of something, you know, like don't live within you, and it is not like, you know, not real. He said life. Life. But then we showed you the quotation. The guy, he contradicted himself. In one quotation, he says life is not within you. In the other quotation, he says life is within you. So which one? It can't be both. And if life is not within us, so where is love? Where is life? It's in the tree, not in me. So what I am? I'm dead now? So, you know, this is not a philosophy. This is just stupidity. And then, you know, like he is quoting for us from Matthew and John, etc. My friend, your friend, the guru, don't even believe in a spirit. He don't believe in such a thing. Each quotation, this person is contradicting for, he's like the Muhammad. You know, Muhammad, he said something yesterday, second day he said the opposite. The whole idea, why he said the opposite, because simply he's trying to prove himself is smarter than you. So if you say something now, he opposes you to prove you wrong, to show that he is superior. If the second day you say, you take his position, he will switch to your position to prove you wrong. Because all the point is how he can show that he has skills and he is smart and he is, you know, over you. This is a tribe in Indonesia. Okay, no problem. So he is not Indian. He is from Indonesia. All right. Yeah, you see how the effect of those false liars, they are going even to affect the Christians. And why a Christian even need to listen to such an idiot who don't believe in the spirit? Do you, as a Christian, do you believe in the spirit or you don't? They believe in free sex. They believe that, you know, like ethic is a karma, and that karma can change depending in your situation. You know, if you open the book of which they follow, and I made a video about it, it says if a man he can sleep around, a woman she cannot. Okay, but hold on. So the husband he can sleep around, but the wife she cannot. But the husband is sleeping with whom around? Do you see the stupidity? And where is the ethic? Zero ethic. And then you want to teach me about spiritual. Where those people they been all those thousands of years when women they were burned alive when the husband he died? Where they been when they were cast in system and until now it exists where poor people they are considered as a trash? Those gurus, my friend, they work for the rich and the money. They are not. They are a scam. And if there is one of them, he worked for the poor, trust me, he will not be famous. They will lock him up and they will put a taboo on him and they will accuse him of many things. Now we go back to our topic about, the Lord, he says to us, from their fruits you shall know them. From their fruits you shall know them. I am not a priest, I am not a bishop, I don't claim to be even a minister for kids. I'm not. But always your fruit will expose you. If you are a person who seek, the guy who owns millions, but he's a guru. A guru supposedly he wear a sheet around his ass and he sit in the ground. And he supposedly he preaching people. What the millions for? And all is written in his name. So, from their fruits you shall know them. As simple as that. When you wear a Rolex and you claim that you are serving Jesus, obviously you are serving Rolex, you are not serving Jesus. You cannot worship to Lord, my friend. You cannot, Who is your Lord? Obviously your Lord is money. And this is why, if poor people, they invited Sadhguru, is he willing to come? Or he will go only to the rich ones? We know the answer. We know the answer. Anyway, we go back to our topic, which is about the heaven of Allah. I'm going to open my Skype so we can enjoy talking to Muslims. As you know, Muslims are very smart people. Actually, I notice, based in my experience, that Muslims, for some reason, they are above average. Way above average of societies are everywhere, You cannot compare, a Muslim person from the same ethnic to someone is not a Muslim. As an example, Muslims believe that Allah created the earth before the heaven, which is very accurate because the earth does not need a space to put it in. You just put it in the shelf somewhere. Like there is no space. So don't we create a space before we create the earth? The Muslim, they think that the earth is not even inside the heaven. The Muslim, they believe that Allah, he left up the sky so it doesn't fall on us. He's holding it. The Muslim believe that Allah, he made the sky as a roof. It's a solid roof. The Muslim believe that if shaitan or a human being try to go out to heaven, Allah will shoot his ass with a star. And actually, I see that every night. So we have to admit that Muhammadans are very, very smart people. Let us see. Exposing Christian Prince boys, did Jesus know the hour? A person sending me supposedly a link. I don't open links, but let us call this Abdul. Maybe he can, maybe he can out. Where is the call? He have a group. Potato. I think this is the same guy. We spanked him last time. You remember? The guy, he called me and we got him busted in 2 seconds. You see, this is one of the stupid things the Muhammadan they believe in. The second you ask them who is the one who was to be sacrificed, they say to you Ishmael. So they bend the story. Muhammad, he came thousands of years after Abraham, and supposedly he is the one who will tell us about Abraham. And then when you go to the Quran, you will find the Quran itself saying clearly that the one who been to be sacrificed is Isaac. The second you show them that from their book, they cry. It's possible to have a private conversation. No, my friend, I don't speak in private. Okay, hello. I heard you are making videos about Islam. I have some questions. I am a Muslim girl that want to ask you some questions about the miracles of the Quran. Oh, okay. Well, I hope your parents next to you, even if you're adult. Let us see. calling this lady. If you are a Muslim, would like to join us, please feel free. Text me, and I will call you immediately. Look like she is not online. All right. No problem. Let us see another person. This is from yesterday. You are very disgusting a human being. You call yourself an Arabic scholar. You are nobody. How dare you to insult our Muslim women? A Muslim is talking about insulting Muslim women. Isn't it your prophet? He says, ناقصات عقل ودين. They have half a brain. So if you have a little dignity, you leave Islam, you and your women. Let us try to call this person. Muslims, they defend women, brother, but they beat them. How you insult women? Huh? How you insult women? But we follow Allah, and Allah says in chapter 4, verse number 34, beat them, jail them. Muslims are the human right defenders. Let us see if we have any. Somebody is asking me to join a conference. No, I'm not a fan of conferences. Okay. All right. If you are a Muslim, please feel free. And don't send me messages for no reason, my friend. I mean, he is Christian, please help. A Muslim, he is a Christian. Bring him here, what I would do. I mean, a Muslim, he can crush Christians. We crush Muhammad every day. Actually, Muhammad have no balls no more since I started crushing his balls since I was a kid. In fact, I can prove that Muhammad has 0 balls. Isn't it the Quran say so? Isn't it the Quran says that people are making fun of him because he cannot have kids? And don't tell me that Muhammad had balls. Because simply the Quran says that sperm is coming from the backbone. So who need balls? You know, when you read the Quran, you die laughing. You know, the only religion who believe that balls are located as balls in a Christmas tree is Islam. There's no job for those balls according to Allah. They are just for decoration. So your wife, she can play ping pong with them. Like, honey, what is this? Oh, those are 2 ping pongs. So if you break one, we can use the other one. So when a Muslim, he speak about he can crush Christians, here we go, we are here. They are recorded. The video is there. You can download it. You can post it. And the Muslim, if he is a Christian us, we challenge him to call us, download the video, post it in your channel. What balls? What are you talking about? In Islam, Muslim women have balls. Muslim men, they don't. According to the Quran, you know, women, they have a sperm coming from their ribs, which means women are fooling us. They lie to us. They say to us they have breast, but the fact they are big, huge balls, especially those who they are done in Thailand. I mean, they are so huge, man. You can break bricks with them. Actually, I saw Al-Qaddafi, his bodyguard women, she was breaking the bricks with one of her breast, which is made from very hard silicone. I mean, have you ever heard of a God, he says such a thing, that women, they have sperm coming from their ribs? I mean, are you sure they are the ribs, not the hips? Because, I mean, the language is like ribs, hips. Give me tips. What the heck? What do you do? Think about ultimate. This is a kid. We just record him. You know, this is a kid. You know, ultimate whatever potato. They don't accept the hadith. They don't accept the tafsir. They don't accept what they do. So they give you their own. And the second you show them from the Quran, clear verses, bum bum, bye bye. Those people, they thought they can play, they can escape the humility of the stupid Muhammad by saying, I don't accept the hadith. So what is the last name of your prophet? He says in Google, it says Abdullah. In Google, I said, okay, where in Google? What do you mean in Google? Which book is that? Those are the one who want to challenge me. They find the name of their prophet in Google. You know, when you see a Muhammad and he says, I don't accept the hadith, he is saying, my prophet, he speak bull. You know what the rest. This is what he's saying. So he think he can save the ass, his ass and the ass of Muhammad from the embarrassment by saying, I don't accept the hadith. But all the Quran is a hadith. Every single word in the Quran is nothing but a hadith. The Quran is a collection of hadith from the hadith. In fact, the Quran said clearly that this is nothing but a hadith. If I type the word hadith here in the search engine, I will do that in front of you. Hadith. The search engine is weird. Here we go. Do you see how many times it appears? Hadith, 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 hadith. Allah keeps saying hadith. Even his word is a hadith. Huh? Even the Quran says that Allah will teach you how to explain the hadith, which is what? Which is the Quran. If you don't believe me, read chapter 12, verse number 16, verse number 6. Allah will give you the interpretation of the hadith. You see, the Muslim translation says the stories. What stories? This is the hadith. Do you see it? This is the Arabic here. In Arabic, it says Ta'wilul ahadithi. Many hadith. Ta'wil means interpretation. So here you see the Quran saying it clearly that every single word in the Quran is nothing but a hadith. And then those potatoes, they say to you, we don't accept hadith. And then you go to the Muslim cleric, they will say to you, if you don't accept hadith, you are a kafir. All those is saying Allah making hadith. Do you see it? When Muhammad, he speak about Moses in the Quran, how the Quran described that story? Hadith. وَهَلْ أَتَاكَ حَدِيثُ مُوسَى? Did the hadith of Moses came to you? Read it. The Muslim translated as a story. But this is what it's hadith in Arabic. Hadith is somebody making fairy tale story, blah, 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 you know. Your grandma, she is old, she lost her teeth. She is sitting with the neighbor, and she is trying to explain to her something about what the neighbor she did. Did you see her husband? He's fighting with her, blah, 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 you know. And this is what the Quran is about. And the second you ask the Muhammad, what this is mean? They are in trouble. But remember, all Muslims can refute you. But the second we talk to them, the only way to escape, they think they can escape by saying, I don't accept the hadith. This is why, for me, I don't really waste my time with people who they are claiming that they are Muslims, but they don't accept the hadith, because simply they don't. They are not Muslims. Those are not Muslims. You know? Those are not Muslims. A Muslim, he will not deny the hadith. He will not, because if you imagine a Christian denying what Jesus said, what is left? All the Quran is a hadith from Muhammad anyway, and both of them, they are written in the same time. The Quran, actually, the Quran is even later, because the hadith start being to be collected about 270 something after Muhammad. The Quran, nobody knows actually when the first copy is written. We don't have any copy actually. Even the Quran, they say to you, the Quran of Uthman, does not exist. If you go to the Muslim, any Arabic Quran, you will see there's a page, not depend in the print, but in the Qurans I have, not the one the goat ate it, the other one, it says, this is printed in Saudi Arabia. This is a mushaf. This is not even a Quran. Mushaf. Mushaf means papers, pages, collection of pages, written and adopted according to Hafs ibn Sulaiman ibn al-Mughira. Okay, hold on. Who is the first name they start with? Hafs. But Hafs is a person exists more than 200 years after Muhammad. Okay, but do we have even the book of Hafs? No, we have recitation. Even here it says recitation. According to the tell, not a book. Hafs, he learned the Quran from his father, stepfather. and his stepfather and Hafs, both of them accused by Muslim to be fraud. So this is the earliest version, which is not a book. It was a recitation. Is coming from Hafs. Hafs learned from Asim, you know, and Asim supposedly learned from blah, 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 from Abdul Rahman, from Ibn Habib al-Salma, from Uthman ibn Affan, from Ali ibn Talib, from Zayd ibn Thabit, from Ibn Ka'b, and Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam. So all those names from, and the first from is Hafs and Asim, and both are accused by Muslim to be fraud. All right, we have somebody. Look like he is Indian. All right. Sorry for calling you. So why you are calling me? You call me and you feel sorry for it? Okay, no problem. I know those symptoms. Do we have any Muhammadan? They don't even have a book. They don't. A bunch of kids. I can't even use the word kids with them, because according to them, Aisha, she was mature at the age of 6. And then the Muslim, in order to wash their hand from what it says there, this is why they don't want the hadith, because the hadith exposed the stupidity of Muhammad and his evil. More than the Quran. Quran is just a gibberish language. Even those who speak Arabic, they understand nothing of it. This is why you will see the Muslims don't agree about even simple things. If we ask the Muslim now, if a woman, she, get married, she slept with the man, how long it's going to take for the baby to be delivered? You will find that every Islamic school, I mean, this is a very simple common sense. You do not need to be genius and scholar. Simple common sense. If you ask a child, an elementary school kid, he will tell you the answer, the correct answer. The Muslim didn't have even that. Every Islamic sect have different answer for that. And they go extreme with their answers to the point some they say it is 4 years, some they say it's 5, some they say it is 6, some they say it's 7, some they say it's unlimited. Unlimited. Women, she is going to carry a baby from you, and then she will call you 20 years after saying to you, hey honey, come and see your baby. I just gave birth to him. You will say to her, I divorced you 20 years ago. She will say, this is your son, you idiot. Come take him. Give me child support. Why? Because the Quran is so clear. What is the longest period a woman, she will be pregnant? This is their Muslim website. This is not my website. And here, this is the question. And here the answer. And the answer starts from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, unlimited. And then first they say, okay, 9 months. Second, and those are a small, tiny number of Muslims believe in 9 months. The majority, they don't believe in such a garbage. 9 months is bad. And then maximum pregnancy is for 1 year. This is the opinion of Muhammad ibn al-Hakam, but he's nobody. Let us go to the big scholars. Now 2 years, this is the Hanafi. This is one of the biggest sects of Islam, the Sunni. 2 years. Then we jump. This is Abu Layth ibn Sa'd. 3 years. Then we jump. 4 years. And this is the opinion of Shafi'i and Hanbali. Those are alone is more than 50% of Islam. 50% of the Muslim Sunni, they believe that women, she can give you a child after 4 years. This is why a woman, she was accused in Sudan during the Sharia law government, the previous war criminal who ran away from jail just lately. When they took her to stone her for fornication because she gave birth after her husband's death, the lawyer, he showed them what the scholars they say she can still give a child from previous husband even 4 years after. Well, her husband did that pass away just 2 years ago. Just 2 years ago. So she was escaped, and the court released her because simply, okay, the scholars, they say that. So scholars know best. So 4 years, are we done? No, 5 years. And this is Imam Malik. This is the third biggest sect of Islam. So there are 4 sects of the Muslim Sunni. And then this 6 years, we have auction. This is an opinion of. Thank you all for being here. May the Lord bless you. Until we see you soon again. God is good. So is Jesus. Amen to that. See you soon.